Hello everyone. So in this lecture, we are going to see how to create class and object in Python. I hope you all know that Python is an object-oriented programming language. So we totally depend on object-oriented approach in Python. So with some practicals, we are going to see that how to create object of a class that we have created using Python. So let's see that. As I have said that class is what a user-defined blueprint or prototype from which objects are created. Sometimes we call a class as a user-defined data type also, because inside the class we put the different variables, different member functions, right? And whenever needed, we create an instance from that class, and that instance is known as object. We know how to create object in our C++, Java. So let's see that how to create the same here in Python. So class is like an object constructor or a blueprint for creating objects. You know the term constructor. Constructor is used to initialize that particular object or object of that class. So now let's come to the today's discussion topic, that how to create a class in Python. For that, we are going to use the keyword class. See this one, class DJB. Okay, this colon operator, and then x is equal to 5. So what does it mean? So we have just created a class DJB, and under it we have defined the variable x where 5 is assigned, means 5 is assigned to that variable x. And you also know that our Python is dynamically typed. According to the value, its type will be defined. So here integer value, so this is this x will be of the type integer, right? Now this class DJP is now created, which has a variable x under it. Now we want to create an object, say O1 out of it. So how to create that object? So this is very simple, like this one. You can see O1 is equal to DZB. Means now DZB is assigned to O1. No, this means that this O1 is being instantiated from the class DZB. Now whatever we have in DZB now comes into O1, right? So we can easily print the value of x here. And how to print that? Print O1 dot x. Okay. Then we have a function init. This function you can see here, which is always executed when the class is being initiated. Then self parameter, these things that you have to know. Self parameter is a reference to the current instance of the class and is used to access variables that belong to the class. Remember, in C++, we use this operator, right? To current means to point to the current object, right? Similarly, here we are using self parameter. Now let's come to the full program. So class DJB colon operator means we have created a class under which we have defined init this function self comma name comma s. Now this self is referring to this particular object of this class itself. So self.name is assigned to name, whatever the parameter you are passing here. Self.s is assigned s. Now let's define a function, my function, with the keyword def. Then here also I am passing self, so referring to the current instance, right? So if this function is printing hello your name is plus self.name, means hello your name is whatever the name you are putting here. So let's define an object of this class DJB. So O1 is equal to partition Dibya 30. So now this Dibya is being assigned to this name, and this 30 is being assigned to says into the s. Now let's call this function. So O1, this is the object name, of course, O1 dot my function. So this value, what will be printed? What will be the printed value? The printed value will be hello your name is Dibya, right? So that's way this is the way how we create means class and object in Python. Now we can easily modify or delete the object properties. Suppose I want to change the age to 90. So O1 is our object. Now O1.age is equal to 90. Now this O1 age, which has initial value of 30, now being changed to 90. Now I want to delete this age object. So let's delete this with the keyword del O1.age. Now this value will be deleted. This age property of O1 will be deleted. Now, suppose I want to delete the object itself, then similarly, we will just put del O1. Now O1 will be deleted. One important thing is that you have to know that class definition, you cannot keep it empty. Okay, but suppose if some reasons we have a class definition with no content, then how to deal in such situations, means how to not get any error there. Then we can use pass statement to avoid getting an error, like this class Dibya pass. Class Dibya pass. See, no content is there, so that's why I'm keeping here pass. I hope everything about class object, how to create class object is clear to you. Let me show you that how to do the practical here. See, I'm opening Spider. You know it properly because if you have gone through my earlier classes. See, class Dibya colon def init self name is self.name, name is being initialized, self.s, s is being initialized. We have defined a function, my function self. So here this function is printing hello, your name is plus self.name. This whatever the value you are putting in the name, it will be printed. Now O1, an instance of class Dibya is being created, is equal to Dibya 30. So Dibya is being value given to name and 30 to s with this self of self. Okay, self keyword, sorry. So now I want to print the value. I want to call this function. So this can be simply done with this particular statement O1.myFunction. You can run this. See, this is running. Hello, your name is Dibya. Okay, you can change the value also. Suppose I want to change the value, say, just a minute. I want to change the value to that 90. I want to modify the value, suppose. Then how to do that? As I have already shown you, just need to type O1. What value I want to change? Say S, right? I hope this screen is visible to you. Just a minute. Yeah. Say 90. Okay. You can see this. I have changed the value to say 90. I just want to print the A's also. Let me insert one more line of code here. Sorry, this is the line that I want to insert. Say your age is self dot right. I hope it is okay now. Hello, it sounds not good here. So let's give okay. So O1.age 90, initially it was 30, now I have changed it to 90 with this simple line of statement. Let's see that whether it is being executed or not. So, executed. Okay, you cannot continue. There is an error. Let's see what is that error. So the error is about that concatenation. So let's just break the statement into this one. I have inserted two statements, new statements here to just to print the s. It says, and your s is self.s. Now, as you have changed the s from 33 to 90, let's see that whether it is being reflected or not. Okay, just O1.myFunction. Now, this is our new function. Let's see what will be the output. As you have already seen in my scheme, hello, your name is Dibya, and your age is, say, 90. Now, this is being changed. Of course, I'm not 90. Anyway, The motive of this class was to teach you how to create class, object, and different means parameters related to this and different functions related to this. I hope now everything is clear to you. So very soon we'll meet you. We'll meet with a new class with a new content from Python. So till then, take care and bye-bye.